gotta feed my sourdough starter. I just woke up, been tired all day. It's just one of those days. So I wanted to do my sourdough starter, and I wanted to kind of show you how I do mine. So, introducing Gertie. This is just flour and water. And you see all those bubbles? That lets you know that it's changing into a yeast. It's active, it's eating. Where this line was where the original slurry was. So we've gotten a little less than half of a double. It's a little less than a double in size. So how do we get that? I'm glad you asked. Let's go. So it's here that I start measuring out a half a cup of whole wheat flour and bread flour. I do a quarter cup of each. I use wheat flour. You can use all-purpose flour. You can use rye flour. I totally forgot to tear out my weight. Yeah, so let's see what we have here. The most important part is that you get a 1-to-1 ratio. That's why I'm weighing this out. After all is said and done, it is 76 grams. So that's how much water I need. I need 76 grams. So that's why you saw the cut and change of the bowls, because I forgot to tear the first bowl out. Now, measuring out the same amount of water. And then I just make a slurry. Now, depending upon the flour that you use, you might have to add a little bit more water. I had to add a little bit more water because I'm using whole wheat, and my experience with whole wheat is it soaks up water. Now I'm discarding at least half of my previous batch. I'm going to throw my new batch on top. The reason why you want to throw your old batch, half of your old batch away, is because you'll have to feed it just that much more flour and water. Mark it so you can see and monitor your rise and fall. I'm showing off my
Stop to Golden Bear Productions, please.
And we're gonna welcome back to Ariana Makes It. I am Ariana. It is 8:12 in the morning, and it's a busy morning for me. We have to feed our fees of feeding. That's hooch. Don't throw it away. Mix it in. It could be at the bottom, it could be in the middle, it could be at the top. But that's some good stuff there. So I'm going to discard like I did yesterday. Only this morning I'm going to keep my discard and I'm going to make pancakes with it. Half bread flour, half whole wheat flour, just like last night. You know, feed it. Rye flour on the onset very much because the sugar's in it. But I have good luck no matter what flour I use. I just happen to like wheat better. Clean the edges off. I'm going to add a little bit more flour. Apparently I didn't like the texture or the consistency. Now we're in business. Figured it up there. Kitchen. What I like to do is I like to place the marker. I'm going to show you as soon as I put it where I need to put it. So I like to use this blue mark painter's tape. I use the blue painter's tape, and that shows me where it starts, and then I can gauge how the rise is. So for 2 days in a row, I've gotten 100%, well, 75% rise. That means it's eating, it's healthy, and it's thriving. And so as long long as it's doing those three things, I'm okay. Now, with the discard, hold on.